I don't know what the fuck that was, but that was dumb. Hello, taxi and soja. It's still loud. Bring that down for us. 40 or 30? I always forget. Okay, there we go. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure. If I press my, the reason it crashed before is because I put my pen to my tablet and then immediately died. So if I do that again, okay, it's registering on the other screen. Cause why not? Update the driver. I'm just lazy. Why? Nope. Kill the program. Okay. There we go. All right, all right. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Oh, I love this setup. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. New setup. New setup. Let's peruse the setup. We got the now. We got a new main board. Okay. It's a little zoomed in for you guys, but I feel like that's okay. Because for me, this is maximum for you guys. I got about until there until it's my max. So I think it fits a little better. Um, ref sheet always been there. I repositioned myself because as I was looking through other people's streams and everyone is primarily next on the right side of uh of their like OBS streamer stuff. I think that's because it's better to see, like, for the audience to see chat and the character interacting. I saw very little people on the right side. Um, the layout is pretty similar to everyone else's too. Like we got chat on the top right, um, and then like a little shop where like, hey, look at my art on the top of the character itself. Because I guess because it feels like there's a dialogue. Yeah, that's kind of how I view it as well. But this does mean that the ultimate flame will no longer cover the reference sheet or the chat. It will just cover the shop, which I feel like is a little better, honestly. At first I thought it was funny, but now it's just like it when it's just so big for so long, it's a little disruptive. So this feels a little nicer. Um, and there's one thing missing. Now I'm working on it right now. You can put your guesses as to what it is. But yeah, we're missing one thing. Or you can guess on how it works. Let's go with that. It requires a white flame though, and it's also an animation. So yeah, this is so far we have a three flame animation. Uh, and I have to remember how I did this. Ooh. But anyways, how are the kids? How's it going? What's happening? How was the day? This will be a 12 frame animation, which should be enough. Instead of 12, I might be able to get away for 8. Let's try that. 7. Yeah. Day's good, and the neck's been aching the whole time, but I got some stuff done. Good, good, good. What's going on with the neck? Did you sleep a little funny? Or are you trying to tell jokes in your bed in your sleep? Hey, yeah, 3. Do this. Do this. Do. You see that? Oh, cool. We can see this stuff at the bottom. I think I just slept funny, maybe. Damn. Out here making little comedy jokes in your slumber, huh? Okay, this. Like I say, I'm a natural. Big haha man. God, I got the dual fucking animation. I'm not happy about it. But this, uh, if you were here for last stream, this is it's an idea that I actually got to work, and it's so cool that I got it to work. And I hope I can finish this tonight just so I can show it off. Otherwise, I'll show off the way that I got it to work. We're just going off of the speed thing in here, isn't there? How do I how do I control the speed again? Control my edit timeline? No. No. Oh, not that button. In reset rotation, right rotation. Oop, play. Oh no, enable that one. Uh oh, something cool that happened. So over this past weekend, there was a show. I did not attend it. Um, but the show, it was like a fantasy show. There was it's called the Fairy Tale Finds Market. They had 150 plus vendors. Um, and it felt like it was more like a Disney thing. It was an outdoor event as well. So I was like a little like, I don't really want to participate in that. And A vendor that I talked to when I see them at shows, she went there and she does like terrariums, and they're pretty cool. Like she has a wide selection of terrariums, like Pokemon, Demon Slayer, and so, like some niche ones. Anyways, she went to this event and ended up selling. She, to my understanding, she's always done like pretty poor at events. Unfortunately, terrariums aren't like the hottest item, but she went here and she ended up making like $1,000 in the first couple of hours, which is absolutely insane. He was like, "Holy shit! I didn't think I could make this money ever." So real proud of her, and I will grab her Instagram handle as soon as I figure out how to do my own promotion on this stupid app. It's a sticker. It's a sticker. Twitch.tv/me. There we go. Little Twitch button up there too. Okay. Um. But yeah, so did the show 3 hour, about 2 hours in, made $1,000, most money they've ever done at any event, and then about hour 3 or 4, a big gust of wind hit one of their tent walls and knocked down like half of their display. So they just end up spending the rest of the time just cleaning up the glass around them because they're little terrariums, little fish bowls essentially. Which I was like, damn, that fucking sucks. Good that you made a bunch of money, so now you can build back what you lost. Unfortunately, you can't sell that. But he was like, yeah, I'm probably gonna be making. I could have made $2,000 easily. I'm like, damn, I fucking wish I went to that show. Shit. But it was one of those things. Like, I think it was just the perfect storm of things, and I just didn't attend. I've been fucking insatiably busy, and I hate that. Right, I was gonna give the at. That's what it is. It is right because that's how it works. Post their little link. There you go. Dungeon and Domes. The Twitch never. Cool. Okay. Twitch paused on me for a second. Okay. Good. 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 All right, back to animated. I get the bulk of the campfire done. Yeah, Dungeon and Domes. Did you say someone's tent fell down? Yeah, Dungeon and Domes tent fell down. Wow, someone's not paying attention. I'm talking to the thin air. Oh no! That's probably what they said as they slowly watched it fall down. I was getting a smoothie. Is he alright? Yeah, yeah. Everyone's all good. Just a little like shaken up about the idea of losing a bunch of stock. On the other right, that's scary. Yeah, no, I had something similar happen to my second show. Um, where just like the wind just kept pushing everything. Like, if your setup is not ready for outdoors, you gotta make sure that shit is on lockdown. Otherwise, you're in for a bad time. Actually, let me do this. Good right there. Gotta tape down everything that has potential to eat. Not even that. Like, if you have a I guess if you have prints or like one of those grids, it just turns into a giant sail. So it's not necessarily taping everything down. It's more like weighing it down with rocks and stuff. Okay, I'm gonna redo this. I like that one. I don't like that one, but I do like this one. Yeah. In here? No. Okay. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move this one too. Okay. No. How do I paste this? If I delete that, I rename this. Will you just fit where I need you to fit? He will! Ah, that's alright, that's convenient. Start flying through the con. On a burst shaped kite. Yeah, exactly. Cute. Let's see. How do I want to do this? This one. Not quite what I needed to do. What if I did drag this here? Right. Okay. So that will help me go back in. Okay. What kind of smoothie you got, soldier? I love me some good smoothie. Here. Start doing its thing. Fruit melody. Banana, pineapple, blueberry, strawberries, and peaches. What kind of juice do you got? Honestly, the juice makes or breaks smoothie. Because like for me, if I put milk in a smoothie, it kind of just turns it too creamy. Kind of, it's a big meh. This curve goes here. Curve. Margarita mix. Is there alcohol in the margarita mix smoothie? No judging, just curious. Nah, I don't drink. Same. I can't stand the taste of alcohol. Like the ethanol burning is just not something that I find appealing. I hate the smell so much. The smell is okay. This and then this like is released. Ugh. Do this. What's your Massimo go-to mix? Um, I just do generic fruit mix. Uh, my ideal one is generic fruit mix with dragon fruit. Um, and then orange juice, tiny bit of salt, yogurt, and honey. Though honey is annoying because honey doesn't break apart like it should unless you get a good blender. And ever since my roommate broke my blender, I do not have a good blender. Guess who uses the blender more than him? I didn't even have a chance to get a new one. He just bought like one the next day, and I went, okay. I was gonna, okay. I'm gonna make this a little. But yeah, that's my smoothie recipe. If I don't got orange juice, then I'll use milk. That's the only other juice-esque thing, and it turns it more into like a sorbet when frozen. Oh yeah, I make I don't make enough for one glass. I make it for about 2 glasses, and then I will freeze the remaining, and then I'll have that as like a nice sweet treat this way. We got an ad break in about 3 minutes. This out. The greed usually gets me. The hell does the greed mean? Does that pertain to smoothies? I think I cooked a little too hard. Agreed means the voice that says, "Let me save some for later." It's very quickly shut down by the voice saying, "But we could have it now." Ah, that's what you mean. Yeah, the greed does not control me. This bulk up here and this kind of do this. I got two in betweens that I gotta do. I have to go from that to that. Okay. Uh, go this way. Hold on. Delete. Okay. Nope. Cook too hard. All right. Redo it. Okay. We gotta go just uber simple shape. No shading, just blocking it out. This is our start. Yeah, I want that back. Okay. Okay. Or just work smaller. Work smaller. Don't gotta work so big. What would be after this shape? What would be the next volume? We would increase this here, decrease this here. Kind of move it over to the side a bit. This back a little bit. Okay. Okay. You have been chosen as my background noise. Well, hello, Salt. I'm glad I can be your background noise. What are we trying to do as a distraction? A little flatter. Actually, no, the flat one should be here. This one. Finish up a logo for my staff badge for an anime con coming up. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Right here making staff badges. You doing good at your shows? Making a lot of profit? This current one. Where is the that about there? Need a bigger flicker because right now it's just going up. What if I have instead of this one here? It's going like this. This. And like this. Been working behind the scene with marketing, so it's been pretty fun. Ooh. Instead, go abstract. And that is what I wanted to do. God, I hate animating. I forgot how much I hate doing this. I know I gotta get into the marketing thing. It's just so I don't know. It feels like a very daunting task. Here you go. No. What if I grab this one, duplicate, put it as this one. That I flip it like this. Okay. So if I just have to flip it, So now it has to be between this. Have it go outside of that zone. I can just have it fade pretty hard, pretty fast too. And then I could copy it, I guess. Instead of this, yeah. Let's a pause there. What? 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, 4. Oh, no. Yeah, this. It's always so fast and I don't appreciate it. How do I make it go slower? This, station, playback settings, loop, prefers. How how did you give me the option to select something and then proceed not to tell me where the fuck it is? Quick timer. In settings? Settings, that's what I want. Okay. Mm, each frame right there we go. Okay. Why do that? I go to timeline, change frame rate, make that 24. This is so janky. I mean, one frame a second. Hold on. What if I was that it? That's what it was. Okay. Ah, why is it pausing? Fine little shit. Okay, cool. Now you just don't fucking do it. All right, you little shit. All right. I like that. I like that. Let's kind of just fix the overall shaping of it. I love getting random music for YouTube recommendations. Like, hey, here you've been listening to this. Want something a little different? So far, have yet to be disappointed. Ooh, I've been cooking more Pokemon pieces. I haven't started anything yet, but I know a certain someone's gonna be real happy when I show off what the idea is. I have to figure out how I want to do the center of this. this is very egg-like. I can kind of push it out a little bit. Or thin it. Thin it. My mic is muffled? 1, 2, 3, 4? Do I gotta... Am I plugged in? Yeah, I'm plugged in. At least from what I remember, it's more muffled. More muffled. Oh yeah, no, it's a little. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here, let me pump it up slightly, and then that's right. Okay. I just pumped up a little thing. Okay. Thank you for that, Shane. Turning yourself up a little bit fixed it. Glad it did. Hey Tux, I got a little surprise for you. I thought of a Pokemon piece. I haven't started it at all. Mainly just thoughts and prayers happening right now. But it's a Pokemon piece that you might enjoy the idea of. Would you like to hear it? Or do you want to be surprised when I show it off? It's a little too eggy. Surprise you? What as in like I choose for you in this instant or you want to be you want to see it later? But, what the fuck you mean bold? Bro, just pick one. Show me later. Okay, okay, okay. Show you later. Since Pig hasn't done a painting, can I send you a drawing just to make fun of him? To replace his supposed to be painting? Sure, go nuts. I'm currently working on the last part of the stream structure, so or one last thing to add is just to stream, so we do some funnies. Yeah, we'll just do this. Round this out a little bit. I'm busy. Are you now? Busy with what? Fucking around? Making a drawing for a contest. Is the contest being a bitch? Copy image. I'll throw this in here. Wow, look at all that chest. The little comment is, I sent this in Jimbo server a bit ago. Gen 1 Shockwave sketch to test a brush I found. Suck it, pig. Why are you like this? But no, what's the contest for? I'm curious. And oh yeah, let's pull this up. This is cool as shit. The perspective is a little jank, but for what it is, yeah, no, it's good. Identity V illustrations and sticker submission contest for monies. I was exaggerating his chest when I drew it. Yeah, no exaggeration there. The head feels weirdly placed. Like the chest here. This doesn't line up. The broad shoulder doesn't line up. Also, this doesn't line up at all. Because it feels like we're doing this type of perspective, like the main point's down here. So yeah, it makes the head feel weird. But we're testing a brush. Is the brush like a super? Is it a texture brush? I feel like with texture brushes, you have to enable it to rotate. It's supposed to be a crayon texture brush. Ah, okay. But yeah, I feel like those textures should like rotate to help cover up like specks like this. Because like the edges is cool, but like the speckledness, I don't know. It looks weird. Riley called for 16 months, baby. Damn, that's a lot of months. That's more than a year. Okay. Did it throw the log or did it not throw the log? I wasn't paying attention. Like many months is some. I threw the log. No, sorry. Did the animation throw the log? Because it should have. Let me test. Okay. Let me just go back down one. All right. Again, I wasn't paying attention if that went down one. I fixed the logs though. I fixed the log in the water. The issue is that here, let's pretend. Oh, wait, let me get shockwave out of the way. Let's pretend this too was the was the log and bucket animation. Yeah, they were like over here. So they would activate and they would run, but since they were off the screen, we just couldn't see them. This is really annoying. Don't put my shockwave doodle away. I don't care. What do you mean? It's still right there. It's still invisible range. But thank you for the tier 1 subscription for 16 months, Ryliko. April doesn't count. Animation swear, don't remember. Okay. I like the brush for a while, but I don't even remember the last time I used it. Keep that founder's badge. Does it go away after a while? Oh, yeah, I guess Tuxies did. No, that's I unsub. Ooh, Rylico, I got a question. Uh, I recall correctly, you're a Texas boy, yeah? Send in a DM. What part of Texaroony? Yeah, you disabled mine. I don't know what happened with Rye because Rye still has it. Disabled mine. How did I disable yours? I don't have a reason to disable yours. I can warn you though. Uh, if you tell me how to turn it back on, I'll turn it back on. You wanted to test the fire badge and you never gave mine back because you said you didn't like the founder's badge. That sounds like me. Uh, you have to be subbed at founder's badge. Community? No. 30 follower list? No. Content? No. Viewers, emotes, rewards, drops, power ups? No. No. Tools. It sounds like you because it was you. Fair point. Save city. Yeah. You tell me how to fix it, Tux, and I'll do it. Bro, where the okay, okay. The fact that you guys do that annoys the hell out of me. No, that's not how you. Let me look that. Okay. Okay, cool. The reason I ask is because me and my partner are actually going to be moving to Texas in middle of the year. So that's fun. And I know I got a few friends in Texas, so just trying to figure out who's happening. Oh shit! Oh shit! Indeed. Yeah, we're not entirely sure where yet, but and I'm not gonna say it on stream. But can I know where? Yeah, sure. Same area, same ish area. Okay. Whole peak. Now, Willie, I'm terrible at hanging out with people physically. Like my roommate is the only one who brings people over, honestly. Sending you to go climbing. Bro, Josh has been hissing to get me to do that. I don't think it's gonna work. No, 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 no. I don't want to do that. I'll cut this here a little bit though. Okay. Egg. Oh, wrong button. Did a scale boss. You climb. I've had people who literally can't climb VVs. You're good. I love climb. Oh, another climber. I'm like a V6-ish climber. Why does someone climb all of a sudden? How's it going, Mr. Gamer? Hey, Wolfie. I do V3 at most. I feel like climbing is what programmers do to feel something. People who are in front of the computer all the time love climbing. And I think it's because it's the only time they actually stretch their body. I'm okay if I'm wrong, but that's what it seems like to me. I'm unemployed and need a pastime. Does it cost money to climb? Dean Truman showed. Yes, okay. That I figured, but you know, gotta ask anyway. Carve this out. What? What did I say? I don't remember what I said. My membership is like 80 a month, but that includes every one of those gyms all over Texas. Okay. Yeah, I think this one cooked way too hard. Let's reel it back. Also has yoga, full gym bouldering walls, and ballet walls. But yeah, we're currently looking at places there. So we're gonna have another set of friends look at places nearby or near the locations that we're aiming for. And like I got a specific taste, and my partner is very much just like I would like to go for that place, but we can also just go somewhere cheaper at first, and then once we got savings, we got a little more leeway with that, which is fair. Both sides are valid. Skipping two. Why am I skipping two? One, three, three, four, six. One, three, four, six. One, two, three, four, five. Oh, that one cooked way too hard. Let me do this. can't believe y'all already moving out together. I remember the first date. How the fuck do you remember the first date? I don't even think I fucking told you. I know I definitely didn't say anything on stream. You did. All right, bitch. All right, bitch. Tell me. Send it the river because I was so shocked. You pulled. You. All right, little shit. I also remember the first date. I took pictures. You want to see? Picture said, no. Pic said that I had one Riz. That's what Pic said. Okay, so why? Okay, the onion skin's off. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. It's kind of shaking its booty right here. So, what if I kind of increased it down here? Oh, okay, it cooked a little too hard. Yeah, let me kind of pull it down closer to the logs. I was the person that was behind you the whole time. Dude, not my shadow. That motherfucker is a trickster. But yeah, no, we're gonna move in together. It makes a lot of things weird here, but yeah, no, me and her are gonna have a good time. Can there, yeah. Do this. Kind of like make it a little Phantom-esque down there. Yep. It's so weird having to paint fire in a alpha channel or for an alpha channel. We got about kind of a shorter stream today. I'll probably turn it off like 45 minutes, maybe at 11:30. Hour and 30 minutes for me. Or sorry, hour for me ish. Okay, let's see. Does that help clean it up a little bit? There's hold on, there's one of these in here. This one. me pull this back up. Oh, that's the last song. Let's put this one up next. Yeah, okay, cool. I want to be free from this animation, please. Okay. Oh, not that. Okay, and then... Oh, little update on the car. Um, so I went to go drive it today because I need to drop off some things and get groceries. Um, the exhaust manifold, your little silencer on your car, is not silencing. Loud as shit. And I was trying to figure out why. And I just like looked under the car to be like, was there anything happening down there? And I saw like some drops coming out from the exhaust pipe. And that immediately made me go, oh, okay, the exhaust pipe has a hole in it. That's why it's loud as shit. Which I have growing up for my old car, my dad completely removed the exhaust pipe from it. And if you've ever driven a car with no exhaust pipe, that shit is loud. Like, it's so fucking disruptive. And, feel real bad driving through town. Anyways, um, yeah, so there's just like a tiny, tiny hole. Damn, your car's going through it, dude. Dude, I don't know. I've been putting it off way too long. But yeah, so I went to the store today to grab essentially it's like welder's paste. So I'm going to put that around. I'm going to put that on the exhaust pipe tomorrow. Um, add in 3 minutes, and I'm gonna hopefully be done with the car. Nope, nope. Still one more thing. The brakes. The brakes make a rattling noise when you brake, and I don't. I think I gotta redo the brakes, or just put lubricant on it. I was watching a video the other day where the guy put copper paste and I think it was a silicone paste. The silicone lubricated the carriage for the brake pad, and then the copper lubricated the brake pad itself. Sorry, I think I said pad twice. The silicone lubricates the housing for the brakes, and the copper lubricates the brake pad. Not the pad, but like the moving parts for the pad. The TikTok Reddit story paste stuff. No, no, not that type of paste. Not bad paste. Good paste. Okay, okay. I we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. I think if I pull down, you know what I want to do? I'm gonna save this, and I'm gonna save it copy, Okay, so this would be the copy. And we're just going to lower the opacity for this. Has anyone got questions as to what an alpha channel is? Or are we all artists enough to understand what an alpha channel is? Oh, right, the ad's playing. I probably should ask that question after the ad, huh? Oh, ad starts. Okay, God, I can fucking read. I have no idea what an alpha channel is. I really? Wait, Salt, what are you going for school again? I thought you were going for art school, like the rest of the degenerates in Jimbo's hellscape. I am art. I was a traditional artist. I know oil paints. Okay, okay, okay. Here, let me load up a new uh picture real quick. So we'll do just to keep it thematic. We'll do flame real quick. That to be perfect. I got a minute. Okay, I can do this in a minute. I already fucked up. I'm a senior next year. Damn, poor Wolfie out here dying. Okay, so Alpha Channel is really easy. So first explain it. So you have four channels when it comes to a digital art piece. You have the full red. So let me uh hold on, let me just you get your full red and let me copy this. Up, up. You get your full blue. That's the Roy G Biv thing, or not Roy G Biv. The red, blue, green. Okay, and green. Okay, so you got those three, right? And then you have your alpha channel, which is the black and white of the piece. Oh, sorry, it's not that. It's this. Okay. So if you were to combine all of these together, you would get the actual color of the image. What I'm doing, there was one practice that Jimbo did where it was turn on the red channel and then grab all of your colors, mix them together, and then make a piece off of that. You're essentially just grabbing just the red alpha channel and then doing that. These different channels help with texturing or helping change the values or the hue of a piece. Uh, there's one more thing. I don't know the normals also help with texture like 3D modeling texturing. Um, but what I'm doing is specifically the alpha channel. And the alpha channel, actually, technically, the alpha channel also has a full black as the background to help distinguish like the negative space, to help tell the transparency. So full black is transparent, full white is I can clearly see this image. So what I'm doing is painting just in the alpha channel instead of doing the whole colorness and then uh, grabbing just the alpha. And the reason I'm doing this is because the thing that I'm doing requires just the alpha channel. If I can finish this up fairly quickly, I can show what I'm doing. The slight downside of using just the alpha channel is that everything that is gray turns transparent, but as a fire, I feel like that's fine. Do you feel a little bit smaller? Do you feel a little bit smarter, Salt? Yeah. Yeah, have you made a lot of headway? Seems simple enough. Yeah. I mean, it's just 4 channels, that's it. But yeah, you getting a lot of headway done in your work? Is the yappings of a letter helping? I keep like one. I need to keep at least the center of it pure white. lower this back down. Okay. I mean, shit, that looks like it works for me. Oh, wait, hold on. There's this. Okay. I gotta add little flary bits around. These little... Now, why... Is that how that works? That's not helpful. This will help break up it a little bit more. No, 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 no. We're going backwards. Going backwards, going backwards. You know what? I kind of don't want to bother with all these little bits. Yeah, if it's like super faint, I think it's a lot better. Nah. I think they just have to be more, just let them up harder. Hey, look at that. Turn back on. Also, that scared the shit out of me. Welcome back, Soldier. Alright, let me do last little bit, and then I'll do a little sip stretch. Cut it up better. Balls. No balls. Okay. Alright, hit the save button. Now we stretch. Ugh, good stretch. Alright. Alright, let's cut this out and then something like, I guess, bright flakes around. Actually, no. Flakes should only come from absolute points. Yeah, I didn't get confused on my points. Okay, let's see. Yeah, no, it feels too consistent. So let's stretch these out a little bit more. These are fine. Just rotate this. Oof. Actually, no. No, no, no. Keep it bent inward. Let's see. What about that? Yeah, there we go. It's a little light on the bottom though. Let me put that too close around you. What about that? I'm still working on that, soldier. Come on. Thought you would have been done by now. Also got to figure out terms of service for streams at some point. Wait, TTS. What kind of TTS do you gotta do for stream? I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. Oh, text to speech. Ah, oh. I think StreamerBot has text to speech. Let me check. Uh, it would be Twitch chat, right? No, it would be voice mod. There's a pronoun bot. There's a pronoun thing for it. That is crazy. Crazy cool. Get current voice play sound. Get random voice select voice. That hear my voice state mute state. Okay. Yeah, because I enjoy streaming, but I can't often because of roommate. I want to find a way to do the talking thing without talking. So, what would your process for it be? Like you would type something and then it would speak? And then what would you type into? Would you type in the chat? Or would you type into like a notepad? Or into whatever, I guess, whatever program that requires the TTS or that uses TTS. I got voice control, but I'm not seeing anything. I swear there was a TTS thing in here. This? Ideally chat, so it's all in one place, but I'm down to change if it works more streamlined than another. I didn't mean to click that. I didn't mean to click that. Okay, hey bud, can you click up the correct button? That'd be great. Thank you, please. And yep. Uh, does streamer bot use TTS? Whoa. Okay. Whoa. Why'd you swear? Okay, download it. Sure. There's an extension. Ah, under speech engine. Okay. So I guess you would have to download a voice. No, I turned on a voice and immediately just had to swear. Wish, yeah. Oh, speech engine. Okay, next to accounts. Wait, how old is this video? No, it's just last year. Okay, general. I don't even have a general settings. Oh, is it a sub? Might be a subsection. No. No. Okay. Well, it looks like there is a BTS for streamer bot. You would just have to download a thing. Here, I'll send this to you, Soja. There you go. I like how uh I already forgot his name. Shockwave. There we go. Like how Shockwave's just been sitting here. Here. There we go. Okay, I think I'm satisfied for what this is. So let's see how well it works in the final assignment. So you may have been asking yourself, what? Sir, he's my emotional support shockwave. So you might be asking yourself, okay, why has he been painting a campfire in a alpha channel this whole time? Oh, right. I am a silly boy. Wait, this is 2000, yeah? Hold on, I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm not done. Hold on. Image resolution? No. Canvas size. Wait, how the fuck did it get skewed away? The fuck? Is that... Oh, did it just give me a little border window? Okay. Give me a little extra. That's fine. Okay. I'm gonna do this. I'm going to do... Zit. Sure, I guess actually. There we go. Give me back the black. And we're just gonna paint some logs. It would get a little browner. Here, let me add this black undertone. I guess technically they'd have a brown undertone, but this is the way we're doing it. It's not. Can I add like a slight gray to it? Okay, not that bright of a gray, Jesus. I swear I'm gonna show it this stream. I swear, I swear, I swear. Ooh, campfire? Yeah, yeah, yeah. So the animation is a campfire itself, but the campfire does a specific thing that I think is fucking cool. And it took me. Ooh, my partner's been using my PC to do grading, so I was not 1,000% able to do it as fast as I wanted it to do, or figure out as fast as I wanted to. But hey, that's not it's not on her. She needed to use it because it makes grading assignments, because she's a TA, a lot easier for her. And you know what? I got $2,000 on this bad boy. Might as well use it for something other than painting a little faster. Um, but yeah, the campfire does a really cool thing, and I'll explain how it works at least. So I was trying to figure out how to get a. No, I don't want to give the answer. What is the process for it? So I had to download a OBS extension, and this extension adds a bunch of different filters to OBS. Like, I think it was like, God, what was it? 123 filters to different aspects of uh, different aspects of different things. So, as an example, I will grab the clip thing. I'll add a filter, and it is the what is it called? OBS shader filter. I think that's what it's called. So we just pick, I don't know, random thing. Uh, Tetra? Sure. Tetra shader. I have no idea what this does. Okay, Tetra shader is a bad example. Let's do. There we go. Analog glitch. Ooh, that's Youchers. Oh, that is. Oh, the bit rate. No. Oh my God. God, I'm fucking. It's like I'm playing with the television. I do like how I can play with the color though. Nope, I want to keep that open. Apply to alpha. No, this. Apply to specific color. Oh, there's a way to make it go down, but I don't know what it is. I think it's a little broken. Uh, Here we go. Fire shader. Boom. Hey, the cable's out. Feels like TV static. I think your screen is glitchy a bit. Me hovering over my hand over the screen to feel the static. I'm gonna move the antennas so we can watch Pokemon. No, I moved too much. TV exploded. Yeah, so I can. That's to control the alpha of it. That's to, I guess, move the speed. There we go. Make it the raging inferno, or just a nice a nice sky. Yeah, I could change it. Oh wow, cool transition. Oh yeah, don't look at this part. Whoa. Fucking Fire Force intro. Uh, we got, yeah, increase the heat. Am I in super hell? There you go. Oh, there you go. It's burning. And then I guess, yeah, you can apply it to a specific color. So it adds a shit ton of things. Animate it here. Is this one? Nope, it's not. Some of these are a lot better with like a camera, which I don't really use. Oh, shit. This is the letter G. But yeah, let me remove this. There we go. Ah, yes, the G wall. I've heard rumors. But yeah, really cool thing. So I wanted to add a filter to how to grab a specific pixel color and then translate that to something. And you know, maybe this whole filter thing had an answer for me. Did a little bit of research on the interwebs. And you know what? Reddit, as much as it is a dingy place, you know, sometimes you'll get good papers. So I found some guy who wrote some code essentially because it also works off of code. Um, you can implement variables or change variables however you want. So grab this guy's variables, essentially. And I spent, my partner even helped me with this because we had to like figure out how to find the fucking pixel. So essentially what this guy's thing did was it found the pixel, though it changed the whole screen to, let's say, red. Flashbang, worst type of flashbang. So it changed the whole thing red. Okay. But the issue is that we couldn't find where that pixel was. Like, is it because it didn't use coordinates of like 100 to 1 to 100 to 1 to 100, or like however big the screen was. Instead, what it did was it grabbed it did some like weird math. Essentially, if we have our little box here, okay. Oh, so it would just pick up from a random pixel. It wouldn't pick from a random pixel. It would pick from the exact pixel that you told it. The issue is that I didn't know how to communicate that. So how it measures pixels is it goes 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, and 1, 1. So any value between here and here, you would have to find, and same for here and here. And the pixel that we wanted was right here. So after a whole bunch of math, and my partner didn't quite understand that I was looking for this number and not this number. They were just trying to find like how do we traverse? So we ended up going here, but I was like, hold on, no. This value needs to be closer to 1. So it needed to be like 0.9 blah 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 and 0.0 blah blah blah. So we eventually found the correct pixel. And I'm not explaining this fast enough, or slow enough. So eventually, we got it to find the correct pixel. And oh boy, was I playing with that thing. I was just like, oh boy, it changes the pixel the way I wanted it to change. Or it selected the pixel the way I wanted it to select it. So now that it's selecting the correct pixel, and I like it had like a pretty wide range to select from. What would have been nice for it to be? I would have loved like a little locator button or something, just to be like, oh, okay, this is where the pixel is. But nope, didn't have any feature like that. It was just, hey, do the math. Really annoying. So the pixel that I chose to pick from was Clip Studio. I wanted to know what pixel on Clip Studio I could grab. So I grabbed the right one, and it changed the whole screen to that color. So now that it picked the correct color, how do I make whatever image I want appear? So I went through masking, like image masking, one image. So like, let's say I would grab like I grabbed a black and white smiley face. I put that in OBS, be like, okay, will OBS change the color of the smiley face? And at first it wouldn't, because what I was doing was incorrect. I told OBS, change the color of the smiley face. So let's say smiley face is, black and white. change the color to this brown. Okay. But it didn't know how to communicate that this color had to go to the smiley face. Because it was doing exactly what I told it to do, which was read the color here, show the face here. I didn't say anything about communicating. So what I ended up doing was I grabbed the Clip Studio image or video and overlay the smiley face to it, which at first gave some weird results. It didn't do exactly what I wanted it to do at first. It was still like a little like, okay, so I got, this whole thing to turn brown, and then I had the smiley face under it. Like, okay. But not quite what I wanted. So I kept messing with it, and I eventually got to what I wanted. Let me delete that. And what I got was the end result, which as soon as I'm done doing this little thing here, we'll see what I got for us. The reason I need the alpha channel for the black and white is because the color changes. Since the color changes, I need to be able to show that. And do that is with an alpha channel. Okay. This. Okay. So I got this. Okay. Doesn't need to be special or anything like that. It does need to be transparent. So if we grab, let's save this as wood. Oh, yeah. Did I save this? I did not. Let's save it. Okay. So let's hit save as a PNG. And put it under this, okay. I don't know how this is gonna work. This is gonna be interesting. I don't know what to save it as. So we're gonna try a few things. We're gonna start with a PNG, I believe. I don't think PNG is correct. Save this. Resave it because I put that in there by accident. Okay. So we're going to do a school little thing. Oh. Turn it on me. I need this one. No. Okay. And the music stops. That's annoying. Turn this one back on. Oh my god, why is it so loud? Not loud. Okay, it's just loud for me. how... Okay, I saved it incorrectly. So if I save it as a TIFF, I think a TIFF is correct. No. Fuck. Um, do I have to export animation as a GIF? Maybe that's what I'm missing? Uh, um, that's fine. You can save it as whatever. Ah! Ho 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 ho! Okay, okay. I'm gonna try to line this up right or correctly. Okay, so image, campfire, okay. Oh, it's big. Let me put this right here. I don't know how big I want this, so we're gonna guess. Why does this fucking thing? It's so jittery. Why is it jittery? No, that is a single layer. Right, no. Right, should be 24, right? Sorry, didn't mean to close that. Move two? Is that move? No, that doesn't move. Maybe okay. Maybe the first one was a goof. Okay, that's why, because I put it at that amount of frames. Okay, this one. There we go. Okay, okay. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. Okay, okay. Tune in, tune in. Everyone, tune in, tune in, tune in. Look, 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 look. This is what I spent 4 hours doing. Okay, okay. Let me do this. Nope, nope. Sorry, sorry. This has to stay on this screen. This is the screen that has to move. Okay. 3, 2, 1. I was off. Damn it. There we go. You make hard working. You make working hard. So black flame. Okay. Now you're asking yourself, well, that's a white flame on the up there. So what's going on? I have made this a dynamically changing flame. Looks a little better in white, but it changes with the color of the of the color picker. So I'm sliding this around, and it can literally be any color. It is just dynamically changing. Avi, you're entirely too strong. I'm so impressed. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. This is so fucking cool. Is this gonna be a new change for the color redeem? No, the color redeem is still gonna be with the flame itself. This is just purely so I didn't like the when I was doing like the whole redesign for everything. I was like, you know what? I don't really like the uh just like the color picker there. Like I don't. It just feels kind of gross, and I think I deleted it too. Um, what what is this? Oh, this is lights. Whoa, right. Don't hit undo. Uh, let me rename this. That's okay. Oh, right, yeah, yeah, and that's why because things get out of order. There we go. Another cool thing, another really cool thing that I can do with this is that I can duplicate this, put it over that, just describe it. I'll know what you mean. Uh, campfire two. No. Campfire two is wrong. Okay. I'm gonna do this thing too. So here, I'll show you how this works. So this is just a small version of the Clip Studio thing. And so the little color picker down here, that used to be on stream all the time, I took that out, removed it. It's gone now. But it still registers it, right? Because that's what Clip does. So it's now going to be like bright green. So I first, a flashbang you. And essentially what this is doing is that it's locating the color picker button. Dang it, wrong button. It's locating the color picker at the bottom right, at the bottom left, sorry. The one all the way down here. So it's locating this. So if I swing OBS over there, and I turn the green screen back on. Here, I'll do a nicer color. You can see that it goes white because that's like actually the mouse that it's registering. So next, what you got to do is you have to apply another filter. And these are the different modes that it has. So this is the initial one. Let me put it back over here. This is the initial one. We have the alpha channel, which is just that. You have multiply, which includes the black, but it changes the color. You have addition, which also not what we want. We have subtraction. Or subtraction is kind of cool, but this is the goal, right? So something else that we can do, we can duplicate the fire itself. I did the same thing. Move. Copy. Duplicate. Okay, so we duplicated it. Then we go into its filter. And we can add a color. What is it? I always forget which one it is. Is it a color key? No, it's not a color key. It is a color correction? Yes. Color correction. So we can actually hue shift this. So now we have two colors. And I'll order these properly. So we'll have the main color here is the green, and then the hue shifted is the blue. Oh, I can make it any fucking color we want. I have found that if we just do 90, it will do... No, sorry. 180 is the complete inverse of whatever color that we're using. So opposite of red in this case would be nice cool blue. And they kind of like, they dance with each other. But if I were to reload OBS, they are in sync. So what I found is that if we just offset it a little bit, it makes it look just like 2% more interesting. This ain't fucking wicked cool. And I knew there was a way to do that. I love figuring this type of shit out where it's like, okay, how can I make this little idea work? Also, I could turn off this animation thing finally because fucking animating. uh, I could add like a little twinkle to the lights up here, but I'm not going to. I believe it would just be like a timer, just constantly going between three different images, 3 or 4. And I could also probably set it up to be just randomized too with a streamer bot, but I'm not gonna do that. Not yet, anyways. But yeah, we got fucking dynamically changing colors. If we do gray, then it's pure gray. If we do black, it's pure black. If we do white, it's pure white. It doesn't. It only does opposite for color. Wait, can I do opposite for? That was the wrong one. Because it wouldn't be saturation. Yeah, I'm not gonna fuck with it. But yeah, right now it's just gonna be this blue right here. This is a gem. It's so cool, dude. It's so cool to be able to like to do this. Like, dude, I got the RGB fucking flame. I'm so happy that it fucking works, man. Because otherwise, it was just gonna be the dumb little triangle, and I would not have been happy with it. But this like is so cool, and I don't know what other instances that this would be useful. Like, would it? What would you dynamically change the color of? Because like you can set the color of something in StreamerBot to just be like, hey, pick between these different sets of values. But to my knowledge, there wasn't anything really to be like, okay, see color touched in last control press, then display color onto different source. What this is doing is just saying change entire source to the color at this specific location of the screen. And then you just snap an overlay onto it. Or an image mask. But yeah, I have no idea what else that this could be used for. Other than like dynamically changing the color of something. Like it could be cool. Like if you got a PNG tuber. Oh god, it'd be a fucking headache though. Maybe you could do it with a PNG tuber with like their hair. but I don't know, or like different aspects of their body. But if they're like moving around, I don't know how you would do that because you would have to put their body over, or no, you would have to put their body as a image mask. Though if they're moving around, I don't know how you would do that. Because let me tell you what, it was a headache to try to figure out how do I make the thing that I want to be transparent to show color to also have the walls around it be transparent and not show color. And that's exactly where an image mask comes in. But you would need the alpha channel to do that. It works better with the PNG tuber than a VTuber though. Yeah, VTuber would be fucking nightmare. But I feel like at that point a VTuber would be a different case. Like you would have to figure out how to extract the color in a different manner. Or maybe register as like, okay, what is the now color? And just constantly checking what the new color is. Though this instant is just like, hey, this is the color at this specific location. And it only update when the color updates. Instead of constantly checking. And I can choose, you know, anywhere on the screen to change the color to it. Though again, other than outside of like art programs, I don't know where exactly you would want the use for that. But yeah, this was the big thing that I've been working on. Um, with that, it's midnight for me. I'm gonna go to bed. Thanks for stopping by. I'm glad that everyone got to see the cool thing that I got to work on. Does anyone that we should raid? We got enough people. No, Charmy is. I know Charmy would appreciate it. I think Charmy would think it would be really cool. Uh, I don't know how I would show this off to Charmy. Uh, fuck it, we'll do Jeremy. Jeremy's the only one who I'm like, hey, you know what? Let's do it. Because I could see her. It's not that button. It's that button. I'm gonna raid. Strawberry Munas. I can try Strawberry Muna. What does her stuff look like? Let me see. Let me also see what Jeremy's doing. Let's see who has the coolest stuff. Let's judge these two people. Oh, Jeremy's doing character work. Okay. And strawberry. What I know like 17 different fucking strawberries, and it's crazy and how popular that name is. It's very cute stuff. Strawberry does. Jeremy's doing OCR. Ah, that's what Jeremy's doing. Well, you know, hey, we'll do. Oh boy, they both got a high view count. Do we got a? I want a low view count. Lower. maybe. Weeks. Uh, what is this? Do I know you? Do I know? Oh, this guy. Okay. Right? No. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. This is a different guy that I'm thinking of. Okay. Butterfinger has a salted caramel version. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I really need to make that coin flipping game so I can flip a coin for this. We'll do. Sure, you know, we'll do strawberry. New person, new time. Let's do it. Okay. Raid. Uh, do a. Yep, that's right. We got a raid message. Burn, burn, burn the baby. Nah, no, don't. Burn baby. Burn the camp down. There we go. That's it. Burn the camp down. Oh man, this fucking. I haven't talked this much in a long time. Okay. Aye, aye. Come on, people. Join the red. No, we got four? Okay, we got four. That's fine. Let's go.